BEERRUN, beer run. BEERRUN, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, or a car and a key and a sober driver. BEERRUN, beer run.
Guys, Tuesday. Hopefully I get this train back on the tracks. No help from YouTube for the last 3 days. Today we're looking at Samuel Adams Double Agent IPA. Tastes like beer. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Just kidding. Picked this up on the way home. Wasn't planning on actually stopping for anything, but my neighbor had surgery today. Was all happy because he got a like 40 oxy, you know, the little white happy pills. Saw this, never had it, decided to give it a try. It's fairly dry. I'll probably do a review on that. I don't know if it's something that's got a limited run or something. I wouldn't want to not get back to it. But I also got some stuff in the mail. I mean, transported here. My good friend near Calf-Ass Prepper sent Southern Pecan, the original Pecan Nut Brown Ale, and Timber Beast. These both from, yeah, they're both from Lazy Magnolia. Not gonna lie, he sent 2 of each of these, and they're in the fridge. So I won't be going in completely blind on these. They kind of look good, so I'm probably gonna drink them tonight. They're just one of those full disclosure things. And Wine Steffener, you know, one of the 2 that I just gave a 10 on the 1 through 10 scale. He sent me 2 from them, and this is not the Vitus. This is Corbinian and Hefeweiser Dark. So I'm expecting both these to be really good. So gonna be probably throwing them in the mix sooner than later because I'm an impatient 2-year-old. And the Vitus was absolutely so good. But today we're looking at Dogfish Head, Palo Santo Marron. And I gotta say, there's nothing like the interaction with you guys that follow this on this channel. A lot of great stuff. PA Brew News, Jameson. Oh man, you guys crack me up. I could be screwing the dates up. I was either drunk or half asleep when I read it, but Jameson, you have a bottle that you bought in 2006 and you're not planning on opening it to 2016. That is some... I told you, and you already know it, that I don't know if I could do it, but maybe, man. But that's planning ahead. Let's see. We're gonna open this up with the Enterprise and not a Big Black Dick. And since the Enterprise does do no damage to them, there is a shark on there. Oh, this is going to be good. It's not going to be as easy to see. I could go up and grab a better glass, but I actually thought I had... Oh well. Okay, here's what it looks like. That is a dark one. 12% by volume. There'll be no guessing. The only thing I know about it is that it's aged on Palo Santo wood. Not to be mixed up with the bottle openers. Has a really stout-like smell. As you can see, there was a decent carbonation. Well, we don't know shit about the carbonation. There's a kind of a thick, lofty head, and some serious lacing. Smells good. Okay. Right off the bat, you notice it's kind of sweet. First thing I kind of grab is almost a black licorice, and that kind of fades away to a real subtle chocolate and coffee. And I'm just guessing that kind of the flavor that I'm sort of picking up, that I can't really identify, must be the product of the Santo wood. Of course, then I start psychologically. I've been the project that I'm given a hand on. There's a big area, like a dining room and a living room, that my buddy's he says it's not his dog, it was the people that lived there before him. The original plan was to refinish the floors, and let's just say that's not going to happen. And if you've ever had any experience in refinishing hardwood floors, when the sander hits the spot where the dog has been peeing for years, it kind of reintroduces that ammonia into the atmosphere, which is where I was, and that's gross. So that part of it ended up being aborted a few weeks ago, and he was hemming and hawing about what he wanted to do, and the end result was tear out everything that was there and redo it. So today was ripping out the existing floor. So obviously there's like dust in the air, but so I start to wonder, is that influencing what I'm tasting? But and the alcohol is definitely more present than this, than say like the even more Jesus. And sorry, I don't mean to digress, but those are all mixed up in order. I'm sorry. Take it up with you, HempSeedAddict. Take it up with HempSeedAddict. But I had even more Jesus uploading. What was the order that this happened? It was uploading. It was gone. It was out of my hands. It was uploading to YouTube. 4 hours later or whatever, I come home and it says processing. Okay, technically at this point in the game, you can just close out everything because YouTube has it. And I went over and I started uploading the buried hatchet. And I don't know what I was doing, sitting on the computer or whatever, and all of a sudden comments start coming in for buried hatchet, and I'm just like, I give out another 10 and everybody is talking about the buried hatchet, and I look and that video is still shown as processing. But when I go over to the video manager, when I went over to the video manager, it wasn't in there. It was like and if you've ever uploaded something and for whatever reason, like my computer restarts or whatever, go to Video Manager and you see whatever you're uploading is just shown as processing, even though you know it's never going to happen because something happened during the upload. It's just gone. The whole it uploaded to YouTube, and then YouTube adiosed it because there was nothing in the Video Manager. I had to re-upload it. I had to refill out all the stuff in the description, and so they ended up out of order. So I don't think I gave anything away in the buried hatchet, where I might have, but oh, that even more Jesus is really good. But both PA Brew News, Paul and Jameson suggested a couple of things, and I see these are the guys that do this shit. I'm just the goofball hack that opens up alcohol and then drinks it in 3 minutes and then takes another 30 to wrap up the video. So I have to go back to the comments and actually write that stuff, write what they recommended down and see. And yes, Paul, even if I have to arrange something with Heffy to get a hold of like a couple of those, or at least a couple, one for me and one for you, I'd be more than happy to try to get one your way, or trade for something that I can't get in this area. Heck yeah. Of course, that means I have to do favors for Heffy 67. Terrible favors. I can tell you right now, with the 12% alcohol, this one is not hiding as well as the Even More Jesus does. Even More Jesus for Ovi. Jesus. Hey. I think it's actually a combination of the aging in the wood and the high alcohol content that might be adding that little extra something I can't identify. But after the swallow is gone, Wonderbird, man. Let's see how much information. Let's see how much possible material I can give to a few of you. No, I'm not even gonna bother. It's sweeter though. This one has a definite initial sweetness, which is, I'm guessing JR10, which is compliments of JR10 here. I'm guessing that he probably really likes this one because it intersects a couple of things for him. There's no naked women on the bottle, so it loses points right there. But the fact that it's sweeter and it has a high alcohol content. I don't remember what JR10. What was your cutoff? Like 9%. You prefer 9% or more. This is really good though. And again, I don't know if it was Stainless 4.5 or who had made the comment that they better be more prepared, maybe actually have a memory. I blame it on old age, but who made the comment? But no, I don't think I'm getting more liberal in my rating. I just think I've had some really damn good beer lately. I mean even New York Half-Ass Prepper, he switched from I think he's actually switched from the clearance rack to obviously with these I'm sure it's probably influenced on the Vitus. That one's a double bock. The other one under the purity law, which I'm not going to poke as much fun at anymore. It's like, oh, under the purity law of 15, was it 16? Purity law 15, 16. What the hell do they know about purifying and blah, blah, blah? And then it's like, ooh, this one's a 10. So, but Hyphenweiser Dark, the world's oldest brewery. Well, yes, PA Brew Newsy. They probably should be able to get the shit right. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to those. The pre-sample these tonight. Tuesday, yeah. Not only that, but I told my buddy, he's like, God, you know, with everything going on and the family and get things cleaned up before the wife gets home, you wanna hit her hard early? Oh, hell yeah. Heck yeah, man. Let's hit her hard. No alcohol, because we're using power tools. It's probably wise, so. And, yeah, there's firearms involved too, so no alcohol until we get home. And if I'm really, really lucky, I can get like a tombstone pizza out of the deal, or maybe some, processed lunch meat and some old bread. Want to know what today's lunch was? Which is probably where this is going to stick around. We're going to have an after party. Hi. Sorry. Today, my lunch, you know how you have the shore lunch, or a bag lunch, or no lunch? Today I had the troll lunch. Yeah, I had fire hot Cheetos, crunchy fire hot Cheetos. I got like a handful until I got this look. I'm like, what? He's like, are you almost done with those? I'm like, you haven't given me anything to eat today. It's the only thing I have. It's like, I've been snacking on those all day. It's like, you realize how loud crunchy Cheetos are? And I look at him with this look and go, try to imagine how little I care. Cook me up a burger or something. Like, oh, sorry, I blew up right there. Let's just hope he doesn't watch this. What separates this from some of them? It has, I don't know if it's really fair to say, but to me, I'm kind of that sweetness. It's more of a, really wouldn't be fair to say a barley wine or anything like that, but that sweetness is kind of there. It keeps everything kind of in check. It's extremely smooth. The coffee and chocolate are a lot more subtle than a lot of them. And I'm guessing somewhere between the alcohol content and, wasted it, sorry Birdman, I'm so unworthy of you, that the aging it in the wood is probably bringing up that extra flavor. But even that, it's just like, you get everything kind of in a rush, and then it just kind of like goes away. And right now, I kind of notice, I don't know, like I said, is it psychological? Is it sawing apart a maple floor and going outside and having the wind blow that dust in your face, and you get that? But kind of a wood and a distant chocolate coffee is all that remains. I mean, it's really smooth, and that milkshake like surface. The surface tension just remains. So yeah, it's 12%, and I had one of these and all that on nothing all day long, but a handful of troll snacks. So yeah, I suppose if I slam something else, it'll probably be like a 60-minute video, because I just get goofy and just keep on talking. It's it's nothing I've ever had is as thick as the Even More Jesus, but yeah, it has a heavier mouth feel. You know, all the time. Seriously, right now. Oh, I said mouth feel again. That's funny. Yeah, I got your mouth feel for you. Oh, and of course, because they're out of order, I'm trying to think of what damn video it is now. Well, it's either in the Buried Hatchet or the Even More Jesus. Like the last thing is I say cheers, guys, or whatever, right at the end before the the picture and the Irish music. It what sounds like I like rip a fart. I intentionally left that there because it does. It sounds like a let one fly. What that sound actually was is the damn dog Shelby ran through the dining room and she leaps onto the ottoman and it causes it to move, and that's actually the sound of it sliding on the hardwood floor. But yeah, I could have easily cut that out. There was enough time where I said, see you guys tomorrow, and then you hear I had to leave it just to see who would notice it. And right now, there was only one comment made about sounding like I let one fly at the end of the video. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. We need to pick this up by now, because by now, Paul has done 2 reviews, and Jameson has probably squeaked out 3. No pun intended with that fart comment. Something else in there. It's like somewhere between being a little floral and a little bit of fruit there. But this one, no, I shit you not. The Dogfish Palo Santo Marron. I think that one I probably actually got it right, Marron, because there's a fish, a shark on there. Besides that, there's nothing I like more than being corrected. Nothing. I mean, it's just every time I do something wrong. I mean, usually right off the bat I get like 5 instant texts on my phone from Near Kafas Prepper, the actual proper pronunciation, and then he like gives it to me in how you love that. I love that. That's my favorite part. I'm just giving you shit. If you can get your hands on this, which I know me in this area, this isn't going to happen. I highly recommend it. E-scale. I give this a 9. A 9 on the E-scale. And if JR10 was like right here, right now, probably give it even a higher mark. Just kidding. It's Cheetos and alcohol. This is what happens. This definitely, I have to say one thing. If you said, what is it like? It's like nothing. It's like nothing else I've had as far, close, just that any of the ones, the stouts or probably not really a porter, but like the stouts that are all chock full of the coffee and the chocolate flavors, but definitely that aging in the Santo wood is definitely adding a dimension to it, different characteristic, and there's something else in there. Some kind of either a dark fruit or just somewhere in between a fruit or a floral edge to it. But it smells good and it tastes good. Tastes good too. Yeehaw. Yeah, this is another one where you say, when? Well, the first one, when you want something good, celebrating something, I I have no idea if these are pricey or not, because that is one thing that both Heffy 67 and Jameson made comment on, that the Even More Jesus is like ridiculously expensive for 12 ounces. Like Jameson, you said that you could probably find a bottle of something twice the size and spend less. That was what you thought was the equal, which I need, like I said, I need to write that shit down so I can try to find it. But yeah, I have no idea, you know, what we're talking about for a price here. But you know, this is something that I would, you know, if I had friends that were like, you know, beer snobs, and I know it wasn't going to go to waste, like, you'd be surprised the kind of stuff that I've tried to give my neighbor, because like New York Half-Ass Prepper has sent like 6 of, and he's just like, ooh, that highfalutin shit that you drink. And it's just like, dude, that was like a domestic from New York. So that's the only thing. Well, I've seen him drink Michelob Light, but Bush, that's pretty much it for him. Okay, you know, I'm guessing this has already gone too long, but I think I'm gonna save that bottle too and stick it next to this one. And it's been suggested more than once that I should probably, you know, make a little shelf and actually save the ones that I really like. But thanks to HempSeedAddict and the brew log blog, I can go back and remember the stuff that even I've forgotten. I almost wish that was implemented a long time ago, but I have no idea how many brews I would have to redo to put on the scale. But that was definitely a good idea to rate them somehow. Yeah, so I recommend it. 9, obviously. What are we going to look at next? No, look at her. Once again, if I would have like planned this for more than 5 seconds. Ooh, that looks kind of good. And that looks kind of good. Actually, since I've got some new stuff from New York Half-Ass Prepper, let's throw something in that he sent a while back from a brewery that I've actually had 2 things from that I've liked both of them. Horny Goat Exposed Cream Ale, and if nothing else, their bottle art is always humorous. Wasted another one, Birdman. Do you see that? This is from Wisconsin, which, take or leave it. Well, they do have a conceal and carry, unlike a couple of you communist states out there. So this one does not have an alcohol content on it. 5.2. So let's look at that tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday. You people with paying jobs. Ooh, still got some Bloody Mary mix in there. Guess what I'll be having as soon as I turn the camera off. I got 5 more of those too. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which means by the time we get together tomorrow, the week is half over. Yeah. So, thank you, JR10. That was very good. Dogfish had definitely doesn't mess around, at least with those 2. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Again, I apologize for the amount of time it took and the order in which they got uploaded, but like I said, You start by blaming HempSeedAddict and then YouTube. That's the order. So it's just the way it is. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Can you tell I've been wearing this contact for like twice as long as I was supposed to?